What up, what up, what up? Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Ma'am. Don't nobody want to see you. Please. Get yourself together. I don't want to kiss you. Ooh, child. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? What's today? Happy Thursday. Don't be back there doing that. And do your hair. Jesus Christ. Ooh, child. I'm so angry about this situation, child. We got to talk. We ain't going to be on here long because I'm too upset. What's up, y'all? Okay. I'm so upset. I didn't even get a chance to write no notes, do no real thorough investigation, none of that. So let's talk. Okay, y'all ready? We're gonna talk about. Hey, what's up, babe? Anyways, first of all, let's talk about Maleah Davis. Okay, we're gonna talk about Maleah Davis first. There's enough people on here, right? Yeah, because we're going to get right into it. We got to, stuff to do. So, those of you who do not know who Maleah Davis is a little 4-year-old girl who they can't find over there in Houston, okay? So, according to the news or whatever, it's basically the mother left the house, the home, the apartment, whatever, with her daughter, left her daughter with her fiance, okay, which is a man. And I guess when she came back, she can't find the daughter, okay? So today, a activist from Houston, some gentleman, I don't know his name, I didn't bother to investigate. He's not an attorney, he's just an activist. Did a press conference where he said that the argument between the mother and the fiance was because she found nude penis pictures of nude penis pictures of his own penis that he had sent to another man. Okay. Okay. The first thing, the stepdad set what car on fire? Okay, let me get to this. Okay. The first thing is people are asking why this has something to do with his sexuality and how his sexuality doesn't play a part. That would be true, except that when you are in a relationship with someone who is down low, you are now dealing with someone who is either ashamed of themselves. They are either ashamed of themselves, they either have guilt about their sexual preference, and or they're just downright uncomfortable. There's something that is not right when you are secretively wanting and desiring something in which you don't feel you can have. So when a female is in a relationship with someone who is on the down low, you then set yourself up for a bunch of bullshit. That man might start beating you, and it has nothing to do with you. He could be beating you because you're just not who he wants. Have you ever seen Color Purple? When Celie told Suge Avery, he beats me for not being you. I almost threw my computer. Have you seen that part? You will start to get involved in a whole bunch of shit that has nothing really to do with you. That person just would rather do. Could you find some place to sit down, please? That person would just rather be with somebody else. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Okay? This is why somebody else's sexual preference is important. You cannot be in a relationship with a man who wants to be in a relationship with a man. Unless you're a man. Are you understanding what I'm trying to tell you? This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's just that simple, whore. Stop trying to be these men's beard, these men's mustaches, and all that other stuff. If these men want to be in a relationship or have sexual experiences with other men, and you're not okay with that, and when I say okay, I don't mean, well, you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. Not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you had better like it too. Am I talking good or no? You not only better be okay with it, you better like it. And I mean, you better like it to the point where you want to see him give head to another man and watch another man stick him in the butt. No, you better like it, whore, because it has to turn you on in order for him to be okay with you being okay with it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You got to stop living in these lies and stop living with all these fucking secrets now. I'm trying to help you now. I'm telling you, you have got to stop thinking that it's going to be okay, or it's just sex, or it's whatever. You have got to stop this bullshit. Now, okay, so we talked about that part. Y'all understand that part? What did I say? Recap. If your man is on the down low, you got a problem. If he's on the down low and he thinks he's hiding it from you, you have a problem. Let me give you some warning signs. If your man is beating you, you need to check his phone and make sure he ain't sending dick pics, because usually men that beat women don't like women. Okay? So he might be beating you because he don't really want to be with you. Okay? If your man don't have a job, if your man does not have a job, and he sits at home all day long and eats cereal, plays video games while you go to work, listen, did you not see the video? Did you not see the video of Will Smith when he said, and we know about, never mind. I got a good ass filter, boy. Did you see the video of the round top table where Will Smith said, I'm successful, I do what I do because for a woman? Did you hear that part when he said it on the round table talk? Men do what they do for appearances. They do things because they want to be seen by the female or whoever it is in which they are attracted to. Okay? We'll talk about that when we start talking about what her name is, Alicia Curry's wife, who said that she wants other men to be attracted to her, whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with what she said, okay? There's nothing wrong with what she said, because a man doesn't want to be in a relationship with no ugly hoe, okay? So a man actually wants another man to want his chick. That's just how it goes. But anyways, I digress. What I'm trying to tell you, okay, is that if your man is not doing anything in the relationship for you, like if he's not trying to be successful for you, he's not trying to, do things for you, you better check his cell phone, ho, for dick pics, okay? Because it's not in the man's nature to sit around. If he's sitting around, something is wrong. Are you listening to what I'm telling you? What did the man say? I'm giving you $1 million advice for $1.99. Okay? You have got to listen to what I'm telling you. Men should not be sitting around. If they're sitting around and popping kids in your coochie all the time, but they're not getting a job, and they're not hustling, they're not doing nothing, you better check their phone for dick pics, ho. And I'm telling you like you my sister. I'm telling you like you my daughter. You better check his phone for dick pics, okay? Huh? This is not about him wanting to be with another female or nothing like that. I'm talking about different things red flags that you better be trying to look at, okay? I'm not saying that every man, please don't write me, okay? I'm not saying that every single man who doesn't do anything is down low. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that that can be a red flag that you might want to check. You understand you understand what I'm talking about, okay? All right. Now, so that's why somebody's ass pics. Yeah, because some of these men got better asses than females. Have you seen them? They giving squats another name, ho. These people got booty like... I digress. Okay? So, I'll say it again. Guilt and shame is your biggest problem when you're dealing with somebody on the down low. And if you have ever been in a relationship with somebody who has guilt and shame, you're going to have a horrible fucking relationship. Your relationship is going to be so bad. I'm telling you, you're going to be trying to throw yourself in traffic every single day because you never can do anything right. They will never love you enough because they don't love themselves because of the guilt and the shame. I'm trying to help you, okay? Now, this situation with this little girl, okay? Number one. So I'm gonna read this article to you. That's why I have my computer up. But when I read this article, y'all gonna be so mad. So I'm gonna read this article. So the first thing is, this is for the people all over the world. All the mothers. If you have a little girl, please don't leave her with men. I mean, I don't know why. I don't even know why this is up for discussion. Don't leave your child with men. Is that hard? Don't freaking leave your little girls with men. It's mercury water, okay? I don't care if he's a deacon at the church. I don't care if he's an elder. I don't give a damn if he's a teacher. I don't care if he's your uncle. I don't give a damn. Don't leave your little girls with men. Okay? I have a friend, okay, who is a homosexual man. And he has a couple of nephews. And he was supposed to keep, his nephews wanted to come out and visit and this and the other, blah, 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 blah. And he was supposed to keep them. And he told their mother, who is their sister, that they can't come over his house and stay over there. And his sister was like, huh? And he was like, I'm a gay man. They can't come stay at my house because it doesn't look good. He's not going to do anything to them, but it doesn't look good. Listen, I'm going to say it one more time. If you have a little girl, please don't leave your little girl with men. Even your fiance. Don't leave him there. That's the first thing. If you saw dick pics in the man's phone and you guys have an argument, or if you have an argument about anything, don't leave your daughter at home with a man who is not her biological father. I personally wouldn't leave him there even if he was a biological father, but that's just me, okay? Now, I'm not saying that all men are pedophiles. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't do it. Because it's better to be safe than it is to be sorry. Am I talking right? Okay? So just don't leave your effing kid with the effing people. That's all I'm trying to tell you. All right? That's the first thing. Second of all, according to what the... And this guy who's an activist who was speaking for her, he actually made things worse for the mother. He was making things worse. He said that she also found out a long time ago. This didn't happen today or 2 days ago or 5 days ago. This hoe already knew this shit. She found out a long time ago that the stepfather, the fiance, was not taking her to daycare. He would lie and say that he was taking her to daycare and then bring her back home. Bitch, what? He what? So first of all, why doesn't he have a job? That's the first thing. Second of all, why in the holy hell did you know that he was taking... You knew that he was... Yes, that's what it said in the video. You knew that he was not taking your daughter to the daycare as he said he was. So this happened more than one time. And you didn't kill him? So this happened more than one time, and then you left your daughter with that same guy. So you're stupid. So here's the thing. Mothers, this is point number 2. Please stop being so desperate that you make your boyfriends your babysitters. Don't make them your babysitters. They're not your babysitters. They're your boyfriends. They're your husbands, your boyfriends, your significant others, whatever. They're not your babysitters. Okay? This whole excuse of, yeah, I gotta go work and he gonna take care of the kids. It's not proper. You're messing up the whole dichotomy of how things work. It's not proper. Your 2 and 2 is not making 4. Your 2 and 2 is making -8. You dumb piece of. Please stop making your boyfriends your babysitters. They're not your babysitters. They're your boyfriends. That's your man. And your man should not be comfortable. Your man himself should not be comfortable with being a babysitter. I'm not saying that it takes away from manhood to take care of kids. That's not what I'm saying. But like I said in the beginning of this conversation, men are supposed to be the hunters, and they're supposed to want the chase and all that. That's part of the masculinity. You understand what I'm telling you? That's part of that. That's the way things have been for a long time. Okay? So you ain't reinventing the wheel, dummy. You look dumb, and so does he. Okay? Now, number 2, do not make your boyfriends your babysitters. It's not cute for you to be working 2 and 3 jobs and your husband is at home or your boyfriend is at home being the babysitter. That's not cute. It doesn't make you look more womanly. Okay? It doesn't make you look stronger. It makes you look stupid. Okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't have 2 or 3 jobs. You can have 2 or 3 jobs, and he can have 2 or 3 jobs, and y'all can pay for a babysitter, a professional, one with whom you've done a background check on, one with whom works in an association of babysitters and all that kind of shit. Okay? Then you wouldn't have to worry about some raggedy ass nigga taking care, or lack thereof, of your child and not dropping them off at daycare and all this other kind of shit. Okay? Now, all right. He also said this fella here who was supposedly trying to speak for this girl. He made a fool of everyone, including the girl. He said that there were bruises that she questioned on the little girl, and she had questioned the type of whoopings that he was giving the little girl. And she told him, now mind you, this is not his biological child, okay? So she questioned that. She said she was going to take the daughter to the hospital, and he told her, no, you are not. Sit your ass down, or whatever he told her. Number 3. Are you retarded? Don't nobody tell you what to do with your own kid. If you want to take the kid to the hospital, take your kid to the hospital. As a matter of fact, take her straight to the police station. But we're going to get into why. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. I just want to make these points here. If you want to take your kid to the hospital or to the dentist, some of y'all are lacking in that department, or to the police station or whatever, after I told you, listen, well, see, I can't say because it would have been a different situation. If you told this man that I don't like the way you beating the kid, right? And then he said, baby, I'm sorry. I just got upset and I won't do it no more. And you decide to give him a chance, another chance. That's your business. You can do whatever you want, okay? And then he does it again. And you say, I'm going to take my kid to the hospital to get her checked. And he tells you, hell no, you ain't doing nothing, I'm going to need you to pack your shit up the next day or that night or whatever, or go to your mama's house that night and have your cousins come in and pack your stuff. You need to leave the facility because he has shown himself that he is going to continue to beat your child, which means he's probably also beating you. Is that clear? So let's keep it on the real. If he's beating your child like that to the point where you are concerned, I'm sure he's beating you too. So if you're watching this live and you're getting your ass beat, please leave. Do it for me. Do it for me, because your kids are dying. Okay? They're being kidnapped and all kind of shit. Okay? Now we can't find the little girl. All right? So do it for me. Just leave for me. There's all kind of shelters. I wish I had looked up shelters. I didn't do it. Somebody look up some shelters and stuff, or one of them hotlines that you can call when you need help. Somebody look that up. If you are getting beat, okay, if you are under emotional distress, you need to leave. There are all kinds of programs and facilities that will help you. You do not have to stay. I don't care what he says, you don't have to stay. You and your kids can leave. You can. I promise you. And it's going to be all right. Okay? Now, on there's a Houston website, because this happened in Houston, okay? We're talking about Maleah Davis, all right? Why CPS says Maleah Davis was pulled from her home last year. CPS is Child Protective Services. Am I correct? Okay, listen now. Read. According to officials, the search for Maleah Davis began over the weekend after the stepfather, this is the fella that I'm talking about, told police that he, Maleah, and his 2-year-old son were abducted by 3 men in a blue Chevy truck. I'm going to read it again. The search for Maleah Davis began over the weekend after her stepfather told police that he, Maleah, and his 2-year-old son, so I guess she had a child with this guy, or he had a child with somebody else. Look, here's the numbers. 1-800-799-SAFE, S-A-F-E. This is domestic violence. You understand? 1-800-799-7233. People, please call, okay? He, Maleah, and his 2-year-old son were abducted by 3 men in a blue Chevy truck. He said he was knocked out, and when he regained consciousness, Maleah and the family car were gone. Okay, so that's how this story started. According to officials at Child Protective Services, the state agency received a report of allegations of physical abuse in August of last year. Report of allegations of physical abuse in August of last year after Maleah suffered a head injury. Maleah and her brother had been in CPS custody for the past several months, according to court documents. Her and her brother have been in CPS custody for the past several months. Brittany Bowens, the mother, Maleah's mother, was allowed to visit Maleah and her older brother once a week every Saturday while they were in CPS custody. Their biological father, Craig Davis Jr., was not visiting with his children for unknown reasons, court documents said. Maleah and her brother, in quotes, Maleah and her brother were removed from the home and placed with a relative at the time, officials said in their written statement. Officials said a judge ordered the children be returned in February. This hoe just got these babies back in February, but under monitored conditions. Court documents said Maleah and her older brother were physically abused and neglected by Bowens, the mother, and Davis, the biological father. In another section of the court documents, a doctor couldn't confirm whether Maleah's injury were caused by abuse, and Bowens was in parenting classes. Brittany Bowens, in quotes, has engaged in a history or pattern of child abuse and child neglect, court documents said. Craig Davis has engaged in a history of pattern of child abuse and child neglect. A CPS custody hearing was scheduled for May 22nd, according to court documents. This bitch was about to go to court in a couple of days about this same situation. So, if you don't want to have kids, just don't have them. I don't know why you people keep having kids and you don't really want them. I mean, this is dumb. This is This is stupid. This is stupid. Don't have kids. These kids have been taken away from you. You and the last nigga you was with wasn't shit. Both of y'all was beating them kids. Both of you. You and the biological father, according to the court documents. They took the babies away from you. Then you went and got with another raggedy nigga. He's beating the kids too, probably from your example. He's beating the kids. Now we can't find the kid. Just don't have a kid. Everybody ain't got to have kids. Oprah don't have kids. If you don't want kids, you don't have to have kids. That doesn't make you go to heaven because you have children. You don't have to have them. You look dumb. You're ruining your life, your kids' lives, the life of whoever stupid person is in the relationship with you. This is a mess. This is a complete and total, utter mess. It's buffoonery at its... Now you done got the whole Houston city looking for this baby, and you and your raggedy ass piece of shit nigga you probably killed it together. Okay, so let's end in a positive way. Black people, if you have been in an abusive relationship, if you come from an abusive family, have had trauma in your life, it is imperative that you talk about it, that you get counseling for it, that you deal with it. Because if you don't, you will repeat the cycle. I promise you will. I promise you. It's pathology. That's what it's called. You will do what you know how to do. The brain enjoys doing what is familiar. Okay? That's psychology. It does what is familiar. So even if you feel that abuse is bad and you hated it as a child, you will abuse because that's what you know. So to tell me that the reason why you abuse your child or the reason why you abuse your mate or whatever is because you were abused, you're not going to get much sympathy if you knew that you were abused. Let me say that again. So if you already knew that you were abused, right? You knew you were abused, right? Because you were there and you were awake. You were consciously aware of the fact that you were getting your ass whooped. You were consciously aware that they were putting you in closets and whatever else was happening to you. You were being hit by frying pans and all this other stuff. You were consciously aware of that, right? Okay. So when you get older and you put people in closets and you beat them with hangers and wires and frying pans and all this other stuff, and you know that you're doing that, and you haven't went and gone to get help, we're not going to be very sympathetic with you because you knew that it happened to you and you knew it was wrong and you didn't try to fix it before you started a family and perpetuated the same horror, terror, and nightmare for other people. I have been saying it for a long time and I'm going to continue to say it. Please go get therapy. Please go get therapy. Please go get therapy. Please talk to somebody and not your pastor. Let me put that part in there. Go to a licensed counselor. Go to a therapist. You really need to go to somebody to get some help. Okay? I'm done. Is this thing still working? It said poor connection. Shit. You know, Instagram they be shady sometimes. Oh, there it is. I think it's working. Is it working now? Okay, you guys. That's the end of that. I was going to say something about Pamela Turner. Is that her name? God rest her soul. But I don't want to go down that road. That's another live. I'm not going to do that today. Pamela Shantae Turner. I was gonna go down that road, but I'm too upset behind this baby. Okay, I love you guys. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. TGIF. Oh, yes. Thank you again. 1-800-799-SAFE for those of you who may be abused or know of somebody that's being abused. 1-800-799-S as in Sam, A as in Apple, F as in Frank, E as in Edward, elephant, everything. Please call if you need help. Don't continue to be in that horrible, horrible space. Because when you start killing children and abusing people and stuff like that, you're not going to get any sympathy. The sympathy is now. You can get it now. You're not going to be able to get it later. Because we don't want to hear that shit when the babies start dying. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Preventative measures. Preventative action. You understand what I'm telling you? Okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for staying on with me. Tomorrow's Friday. Drink some water. I'm going back on the cleanse. Me and babe, I haven't even done anything. I had started back eating fish. I had some grits today and yesterday that messed my stomach up. I don't even know. I got to go back on the cleanse because I think my body is like, oh, well, you gave us too much fruits and vegetables. Now that's all we want. So, pray my strength because, shit. Okay, I'm working on my website. I got so much fire for y'all coming down the way. You don't even know. I got website coming. The t-shirts already been designed. I got my ringtones is ready to go. I got what else I got? My podcast is getting. I'm finna hit y'all with so much fire. Oh, I'm finna hit you with fire. You hear me? I love you long. I love you strong. Bye, you guys. Love you guys so much. Let's encourage each other. Let's have a conversation. If you know that people are in abusive relationships, if you know people ain't shit, talk to them. Tell them they ain't shit. Oh, this is Bae texting me right now. I got to get off. Bae talking to me right now. Okay, I love you guys. Be good to yourselves and each other. I think Jerry Springer says that, right? Bye, you guys. Bye. How do I get off?